that work? Hello. and Hello and welcome back to another episode of Cookin' at Luca's. Today, obviously, I made pork cooked with little mushrooms and some broccoli rabe, or as my family calls it, broccoletti, served over just like some bread. It was really yummy. I actually had some for leftovers a few days ago because these are what? Pre-recorded. Anyway. Today, I'm going to read you guys a thing that I wrote. I think it said in, maybe October, early October. No idea the history of this story or where it came from. But I just read through it and it sounded cool. So, it's called Heron Over Lake. A heron, the beacon of peace, bringer of light, guide in times of disorientation, flies over the vast pool of memories. Different scenes come to the surface as the tips of feathers graze what was still a few moments ago. Old times of fear and primal survival, good times from youth, nostalgia and the shapings of one's life. Wings blue fly true over that hasn't seen the light of day, following the moments of its occurrence. Wings wide do glide under a sky that keeps the world moving. The air that has been breathed by ancients, air that escaped philosophers' mouths, mathematicians' brains, innovators' blood, is the same air inside of each and every conscious being on the planet, and more. After a long flight, the heron halts traveling by means of the wind and settles on a thin layer of dead memories below the surface of the memory lake. Its feet could have once resurrected the memories of those who no longer remember, or memories that have been replaced. But now that they've turned to silt, there is nothing that can be done. On its scaled, sinewy feet, morsels of memories manifest in the minds of the meritorious manicurist. It sees what was once, now forgotten, and learns from it. How long have humans misjudged the minds of birds? For in the world of memory, it is the heron that learns and tends to the survival of the past. Thank you for listening. I have no idea when I wrote that. I think that I don't know. What comes to my head is either being at a park or driving somewhere and having seen a heron, of course, because you wouldn't write it without seeing one. I don't know. I think it was cute. I really like the imagery I used and kind of the comparison between memories and silt, kind of alluding to the fact that they might have been something living and then turned dead. I was also kind of inspired by the movie Coco from Disney, of course. How everything is built on top of each other, but then also if you're forgotten, your spirit just kind of ceases to exist. Which also is one of my favorite Disney movies ever. Anyway, that's not what you came here for. But thank you guys so much for watching and listening. I really appreciate you guys, everyone that watches and, leaves comments and subscribes and everything. And I'm glad that I could have stuck with this for more than 2 weeks. Usually I stick to projects for much shorter than this, but I'm having a very good time. So enjoy my last few bites. This, like I said, was absolutely delicious. And I will see you guys next week. Next week, check.